working on that. That's completed. Just got to finish doing the editing, all that, and that'll be out real soon. So, yeah, I got a lot going on.
Norris. You sure do. And you just won an award on Boss Lady Radio. That has never happened before. So I got to cheer on again, man. That ain't never happened before. Awards winning, I guess, beget award winning.
Right. I'm in shock right now. All I can say is thank you. Like, I really appreciate it, man. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. It's
man,
you. It's
I'm
dope.
humble.
Your campaign is still running. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Right.
Your dial-ups is still running, bro. Like, it don't stop. Like, it don't stop at all.
And Smooth Bounce, I'm gonna tell you about that.
Let's go.
That came at the last minute. I went to the studio.
You freestyled it?
I did it off. I was down there working like, man, I'm trying to get Boss Lady another one. I just don't want to just do an interview without a beat. They gotta hear something. I'm down there trying to go, and I made that from scratch. I was sitting up there, ooh, I like that. So I just added some stuff. I was like, okay, let's run with it. And I started freestyling to it, and I was like, oh shit, this the hit right here. Start Ride With Me was gonna be something. This is the one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's fresh off the press. So.
Look who came in the building. Yo, Mr. Bumrus, the show is in the building. Shout out to all in the chat room. Your host, Boss Lady from the DRC. Let's welcome our sponsor, Dre's Radio Cafe, to the show, y'all. Salute, TOHP says. Willie Dulcie says. Noriega, I want to do your cover for your next project free of charge. Wow. You are getting places already. Like, in the chat room. I told you. In the chat room, y'all. Artists, get in here. This is some people you need to meet. Get acquainted with. Do not fight the goodness. It's not too much goodness going around these days. And that's what I've been frustrated about. It's not too many good things going around. We got the C, we got the C word, and then you got the other word and underlining other words. And so, it's good to be around people that are around good things that's happening. Because I'm really was frustrated and not being interested in any more negativity, toxic conversations. What about you?
Facts, I agree. Yeah, same way. I hated the negativity. Definitely, I really did. I did not like it. I needed more positive. So, I had to get a couple of people out of my life and bring in some new things. Focus back on me, and that's exactly what I'm doing now, and just living my best life. So, definitely, negativity is not a good thing because it can cloud your mind big time.
Yes, definitely. So what was your frustration part as far as, your job, your finances, your business? Are you thinking about building a business? Is there any other opportunities you're looking in besides your music that you might, say like music don't work out or something? What would be your backup plan to continue on?
Doing artwork covers. I can draw. Freehand draw. I can put it on the computer, edit it. I can do a lot, so behind the scenes, doing editing, covers and photos and doing, taking graphics, just doing a lot of that. If the music, doesn't go the way I want it to go, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep on pushing. So, Yeah.
That's about pushing that word, that pushing part. Right. Sometimes that's frustrating, pushing forward, not doubting yourself, feeling like, you've done your best and people still act like, they kind of ungrateful, they ain't appreciative. And you could tell by their behaviors and stuff, just like I was telling you a little situation about a situation. And so, I felt like I was wrong for speaking up. But it's sometimes, how do you deal with if you say something you wrong, if you don't say something, this for the chatters too. If you say something you wrong, if you don't say something you wrong, what's your thoughts on that?
I go ahead and I used to be like that where I wouldn't say something, but I'm like, if I don't say something, won't nothing change. So I said, I got to start speaking up. So I started speaking up. And I noticed that people don't like that. Well, you don't like it, but you got to deal with it because the truth needs to come out. It needs to be heard. So I said what I said, and that's what I said. Period, point blank. Mm-hmm. Be mad if you want. At least I got it out, Right. And work wise, you work hard, things don't happen, you get rolled up a little bit, and then so what, someone must have made fun of you because your area got rolled up, but theirs didn't, and then they want to go around bragging, oh, yeah, that happened to me today. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna jack. Right. So, go around, say it. You expect me to talk to you. Oh, no, I have a lot to say.
No, they expect you to come in the next day. You know what I'm talking about? Right. That be the frustrating part. You could be wanting to quit or about to get laid off, and it's like you don't come in. Watch your phone ring. Watch someone. What's up? You're coming in today. And you're like, no. And they're like, why not? Because I don't want to. But you're wrong for that. That's what I mean by standing up and just saying it. But if you don't say it, you wrong. It's like, I don't want to be wrong about anything. I just had something to say. Yep. I wasn't trying to be right about nothing. I just had something to say, and you happen to disagree with it, but I don't like when people get so upset to their chest is about to explode.
Because you're speaking the truth. People don't like to hear the truth. People don't like to hear that honesty coming from somebody.
But it's like, keep it real, keep it real.
I would rather keep it real with you instead of being fake. That's the whole key. I'd rather keep it real. If I don't like you, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't like you.
Right.
You ain't even get it,
But you rude, though, when you say that, though. Yeah. That's what people be thinking. You be rude when you be saying how you say what you say. I'm not doing something to you because I said what I said. I'm just expressing to you where my head is and how I'm dealing with this right now.
But the one thing people do is when you walk, and I've had this happen to me in the past. You walk in a room, everybody shut up. Why y'all ain't continue talking? I know why. You know why I know? Because you were talking about me. And then when I walk out the room, all you hear is, oh, wow.
Oh, okay. You're pretty interesting. Yep. Yeah, you're all that. Right. You mad?
Big mad. I should make a beat called Big Mad at you.
Mm-hmm. Big mad, little mad. Don't be mad. Hey, no. Right. It is what it is. I know that's right, Dub. I know that's right.
We all trying to be successful, but why you gonna be mad at me? Because I'm doing a better job?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Dedicated to my work?
That don't make no sense.
Well, that means you might as well get dedicated to your work because people looking at me.
But see, the dedication to one person may be different from the dedication to another. People want what benefits them and can't stand when you call them out on it. Yeah, they don't want to be, Dub C's, they don't want to be held accountable for the stuff that comes out of their mouth, for the behavior that they do dish out. They're surprised that people are acting differently around them because there's a change in their behavior. Oh, excuse me, that day I was being more assertive than usual. I apologize. Will never come out of their mouths. I talked about this when I started my podcast about narcissism and how it affects and it has victims, and it's very, very deep, and people don't even know that it exists. and that you can't diagnose them yourself, but you can follow the patterns of a lot of people because they show you every single day who they are. It's up to you to decide whether that's someone that you can build with. If that's not the case, then don't build it because it will be torn down later. It's a time saver when people show me right away who they are, what they are, and how they are. It's no wonder to me because I've seen a lot with these eyes, and I can tell you I'm knowing a little bit more than I used to about who's who and what's what.
Right.
And some will, some won't. So what?
Right. And you see they true, and you see that, and behind that, you see they true colors. You start to just sit back and watch everything, watch how everybody's moving, and then you start seeing their true colors. Oh, wow. Okay. Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, really. That's how it is. So, and you have to choose. It's all about choices, and it's all about going against boundaries. I felt I pushed myself a little too hard this week. I overthought a lot this week. I can say a lot of things I did wrong this week, but I can't carry that into my next week. And that's what I mean by how do you handle it? Where me personally, I'm learning how to handle it. It ain't just no simple handling it. Because sometimes I can't. Yeah. And when I can't, I don't.
Right.
What's the point of trying something that doesn't work? You're only frustrating yourself. So do not go over your boundaries. If this is the limitation, if you're going to say, oh, I like walking 10 to 12 miles a day. Well, I only like walking 5 miles. That's cool. I'll see you later. I'm going to do my 10 to 12. But that doesn't mean I'm mad at you or I dislike you. It's just something I do other than what you do. You have your 5. That's your limit. And I have my 10 to 12. Don't mean I'm better than you. Don't mean that I'm trying to overextend what we got going on because I feel like we got a good vibe. Let's not ruin that. But at the end of the day, you do you, I do me. And we let each other know through great effective communication that sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. But you should be able to be comfortable with another person enough to be able to express that. And when it gets to the point where you can't do that, then it's not a good thing to keep socializing. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, same here. That goes for work for me. You know, it's frustrating. So my thing is I go through it. You know, you say something to me, I say something to you, and we try to work this out. We can't work it out. I just won't speak to you. Just keep it on a co-worker thing and call it a day. Hi and bye. So.
And it's lit up. It's lit up in the chat room. That's why I kind of paused here. Everybody feeling that the biggest narcissists play the victims.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And they don't never feel they in the wrong. They feel they in the right.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Everybody, has an issue of feeling right and wrong. It's just the way we're built and conditioned to be based on what we've learned over the years. And I say that word really, really, it ain't lightly. The conditioning is the reason why some of us can't get along because we've embedded the dumbed down mentality that passionate speaking is yelling, some type of over authority, that you are trying to offend someone. It's like an error to a computer. Something's wrong when you've being loud. Our culture has always been loud. So it just messes me up when people get a little loud, and we are the same race, the human race, where we come from a culture that's loud, that's passionate, that's forceful with their passion, and they're very outspoken, and some are more than others, but we have to, get what people are at in life. You got to meet them. Somebody said at work, you got to meet people where they're at. And at the time, I was a little pissed off, and I didn't want to hear that at the time, because based on the situation, I felt like it was some BS, and I was just in the middle of a bunch of crap, and maybe I made a mess by even saying something. That's what I kind of mean about